Kia ora, folks. Welcome back. We are in West Auckland, Avondale, at what we are calling the Fortress tonight, as we are getting ready for the Auckland Steel to have their first home game of the season, taking on the Dunedin Thunder women's team. So yeah, they're just completing warm-up right now. We actually have a few special announcements for tonight. Joachim is my co-commentator joining me tonight. Would you like to let us know what milestones are going on?
Absolutely. We have Caitlin Hollier, correct me, my paper's down there, so correct me if the name's wrong. Caitlin Hollier for the Dunedin Women's Thunder, making her 50th NZWIHL appearance. Most of them for the NZWIHL, I believe, but coming across and getting that number up for a new team. And of course, for the home side, we have Lachlan Henry making her 100th NZWIHL appearance in net for the Auckland Steel. So tremendous achievement for both of those two.
100 games is quite a lot, especially for a goalie, and also considering that this league never used to play the amount of games they do now. So she's been playing for quite a while now.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, like, she must have started at a very young age as well. She's still got many, many more years of playing.
Absolutely. 150 definitely possible.
Definitely on the cards with the home and away rounds being up to that this season.
Yeah, so we're just going to do a little pre-game ceremony. Probably handing them a little award to honour the achievement. As Caitlin Hollier, yeah, an ex-Wakatipu Wild player, but now Dunedin Thunder Women's. And then Lachlan Henry, who, yes, will be starting tonight. That would have been a bit awkward if she wasn't.
Yeah, no, Lachlan does get the start in net. She's been a stalwart of the Steel side, been on many tours for the Ferns, and even backs up and plays the odd game for the Admirals. So you won't find a net that Lachlan doesn't like protecting.
Yeah, she also skates at in the same division that I play in. I believe you play a division above me now, don't you?
Yeah, I was Lachlan's teammate for about 3 years in the Hawks, where she plays as a skater. I think that really is a testament to her love of the game. I think the main reason for, well, two main reasons from what I could ascertain from her is, one, basically doesn't know what to do with herself if she's not in an ice rink, and two, just kind of wanted to get different, I don't want to say better because she's been around the game for so long, but a different understanding of the game and how people move and what they do to sort of help her get inside the heads of other people when she's back there in net. I think obviously with playing net at the international level, that's always her first priority, but you know, when you can sort of go on a side quest like that, yeah, really good skater as well. Could probably move up a grade if she wanted to, but you know, I guess when you have so much time and commitment, you're sinking to your net minding, you just kind of play where you fit in for the skating. She'll be representing the Goons in the All-Star game as a skater. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, her skating might be the way that she relaxes to play, to be honest. So maybe she prefers it a bit chill.
That shows you the difference in levels, right? I'm out there slogging my guts out. She's out there for a Sunday stroll. Yeah,
no, I'm gassed after every game as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, starting lineup for the Steel this afternoon. On defense, we have Lily Hedfecki. And where's the other starter? Oops, a bunch of people listed as forwards. Ashley Richmond is the other defensive starter. Forwards, we have starting at Erin Thomas, Helen Murray, and Hannah Shields. Hannah Shields starting at centre. And of course, Lachlan Henry starting in net, as mentioned before.
Yeah, we've got Samantha Winder starting goalie for the Thunder as well. She had a little bit of game time last weekend where the Dunedin Thunder women's team took on the Canterbury Inferno. Ended up being a split series, but I think most people watching probably would have picked the Thunder to have been the better team in that first game. And then they came back absolutely thumping 8-2 in the second game to make it a bit more of a confident win. So the Dunedin Thunder women's team is currently on 3 points. The Auckland Steel played the Wakatipu Wild 2 weeks ago now and won both of those series. So the Steel currently sitting on top of the table is where they usually feel most comfortable. And it's Dunedin Thunder technically in second spot here. So this is a top of the table clash. So we're in for a good battle tonight. We're already well underway. Minute 15 in. Momentum now on the Steel side. Bit of a battle in the corner there. Patron putting a pass in the center. Not able to get picked up, though, in the slot. The Thunder now come the other way. And across, trying to make a dump and play, but Patron uses her glove to keep it in. Eskenazi now coming in. Trying to make a move. Lost the puck, though. Power taking the puck. Pass in front. Ends up on a Thunder stick. Thunder now coming the other way. That is Jessica Ryle taking a shot.
Yeah, good show of versatility from Brooke Patron here. I believe when I first saw her come out for the Steel, she was plying her trade on the defensive side of the game, but I believe she played centre the last year or two, and now she finds herself back on the blue line. So, I guess back to her natural habitat, but showing she can do it all. So,
yeah, I've actually de-partnered with her before. She actually taught me quite a bit, which was pretty cool. Learned some new fancy moves on how to stop the puck with my skate and all that. A lot of fun to play with, and always real positive on the bench. Never seen her throw any sort of hissy fits at all. She just kind of keeps it quite serious, and it's all about the hockey.
Nice. No, she's always, speaking of someone who loves the rink, you'll see Brooke playing for the Auckland Steel, but if you're at the right NZWIHL game, you might see her with the stripes on, either refereeing or being a lineswoman for the Men's National League games here in Auckland. And fully committed to do that as well. She actually lives in Hamilton, so comes up here to play for the Steel and to referee the Men's League, so knows that stretch of highway pretty well.
Oh, I didn't realise she was based in Hamilton. Yeah, that's one commit there. There's surprisingly a few people that do make that drive out.
Yeah, no, zookeeper by day, works out of Hamilton Zoo there. I don't know exactly. If you know what type of animals Brooke works with especially, and you can really help us get in depth, hit us up in the comments there if you're watching at home and you know. Let us know. That we've already got someone in the comments saying they've tuned in from Australia. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And of course, finally, and definitely not least, we've got Alex Hefford, who would normally be repping these Steel colours as well, wishing her sister Lachlan Henry well on her 100th game. So good to hear you're tuning in, Alex.
Yeah, Steel now with the puck. Thomas putting it into the corner. I think that was an offside call. Must have been someone just ahead of the gun on the far side. Nothing real dangerous happening yet. The Steel yet to make a shot on goal.
I'll be interested to see if Hannah is quicker on face-offs with that tape job, or she wins that one. Definitely less weight resistance and less resistance on the ground with that economical use of tape. Hockey's an expensive game in New Zealand, so make a roll last longer, why not?
Yeah, she's definitely using that stick tape, I guess, to express herself and how you...
Yeah, for sure. If you're having trouble seeing it on our live stream, the Auckland Steel have a beautiful photo on their Instagram story, so find the Steel on Instagram and check that out for yourself. It's a work of art.
Yeah, I've seen some NHL players kind of compare their stick tapes as well, and there are some similar to hers as well. That was a good move with the puck between Patron's legs there. Thunder just unable to keep the puck. Do now with Cross in the corner. Getting battled by Hedvig. No, that's McLean actually. McLean now with the puck. Back from an ACL injury, I believe.
Great to see her out on the ice and playing well. She was out for a long time. I believe she played some games over the summer in the BHL and looked good making her way back there. So I'm sure the Steel are thrilled to have her back on the ranks. Speaking of their social media, did a great job with that, but I'm sure she'd much rather be on the ice, and everyone's happy she's there as well.
Yeah, she was documenting her whole recovery journey on Instagram as well, which was pretty cool to watch. I dealt with nowhere near as severe as what she had, but a very, very minor ACL injury at that time, and I could partially relate to her, the struggle of wanting to play hockey, but your body can't. It's going to be so frustrating.
Yeah, my secret is I move too slowly to really do any of those major injuries to myself, so that's I've been knock on wood, been pretty injury free for about most of my life.
Very nice. Yeah. I wish I could have said the same. Yeah. Ryan now entering the zone, tried to put a shot through the legs, but ended up getting blocked. Richmond just getting a touch on it to move the puck into the corner. Thunder now for pass in the middle, but ends up on a steel stick. Now trying to get the puck out. Thunder take it again. Puck in front, but with steel possession. Good breakout there. That's Mulari on the right wing. Manages to regain control. Pass in the middle. Tipped off of a Thunder defender, but into their own goalie. Winder making the save. Do we count that as a shot on goal?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm glad that's why I'm not qualified to be a stat keeper. I think, well, we've got one goalie controlling the live stream for us, so I think basically anytime they touch a puck, they want it counted as a shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes even if they smell it, they want the shot.
You know, Michael definitely called that one a save.
Yeah.
Did need to save. We'll record it. Power collecting the puck in the corner, trying to make a move. Does a backhand pass to her D partner. Stolen from the steal, though. Ends up on a Thunder stick. Hogland now trying to break out. Gets it up to Goodman. Leone Goodman with a couple of goals last weekend as well against the Inferno. Linton trying to get the puck on her stick. Back on Goodman's. Passes to the center, but passed out from the steal just to get it out of the zone. Get rid of the danger opportunity. Puck battle by the benches. Players got to be careful they don't have too many on the ice. They all do it cleanly. Power again with the puck in the corner. Almost losing it to Keith there. The Thunder managed to get out of the zone. Keith just going to do a long shot up the middle. Gets it to one of the Steel players. Trying to make a move as Eskenazi couldn't find any space in front of the net to skate. As Blong trying to do a drop pass. Steel still with possession. Pass into the middle, but no Steel players there. McLean trying to take a shot from the left point. Gets its way to the keeper. Winder does need to make a move. Blong now, she's just going to skate around. One of the best skaters in the league. Puts a shot, good opportunity there. That very well could have easily slipped in, but Winder makes the save.
Yeah, shot from a tough angle, a lot of traffic in front. Probably everyone's seen the Quinn Hughes highlight. Now we're just learning no such thing as a bad puck on. There's a little bit of a head wobble and a sigh from the Canucks fans to my left here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to bring up old wounds here.
There was two people that walked in with Hughes jerseys into this rink, and I felt my blood pressure spike a little bit.
Hey, you know, the player gets traded, you get a jersey half off, why not?
Yeah, I actually did buy one. I happened to be in Vancouver when he got traded, so it was the talk of the town that night.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hornapasco trying to make a move, couldn't get a proper shot away though. Puck to the defense, up to Milari, just skating over the blue line, cuts in, puts a shot but is blocked in front. Thunder defense are doing a good job to make sure Winder doesn't have to make too many saves. Milari again with her, she's going to skate down the left wing. She's going to cut in again. No, takes the shot. Saved by Winder, puck in the corner. Thunder trying to work out how to get the puck out now. Needs to be playing down the other side of the rink. Puck stolen behind the net.
Brooke Patron going back to her forward days already. Aggressive forecheck from the defender, finding herself all the way behind the goal. Makes her way back to her natural position on the blue line now.
Yeah, that's Shields with the puck. Now Patron taking a shot, tipped in front. That was a pretty good attempt at the tip, but the puck just went straight down and didn't keep any forward momentum.
That was Helen Murray there, almost tipped it too well. Like obviously you want to get a tip on it, but her hand-eye coordination too good. Knocked it right out of the air and into her feet.
Struggling with success there.
Yeah.
Thunder end up with the puck. Lily trying to get it out. She'll chase it as well. Patron will get there first. Does a backhand pass to Blong. She's going to skate around. She's got lead. She's going to cut in. A little bit of a move. Shot. Tried to go 5-0, but saved by Winder. We'll go for another face-off in the Thunder zone.
Yeah, I mean, like, Blong is just on such a high level, but the Thunder defenders at least doing their best if they can't quite shut her down full time, at least making her life awkward and giving her tough angles to shoot from.
Yeah, no need to make her job any easier.
Yeah, but she does love to shoot.
Oh. McLean with the puck, chased by Vernal. Tried to pass behind the net off the boards. Does get to Keith there. Jones now with it, captain for the steal. Passing off the boards. Tried to get it to Blong, but a cross got in the way there. Jones passes back to her D partner, McLean. Passing up off the boards. Didn't get over the blue line. McLean will do it there though. Eskenazi circling around. Eskenazi passes it out, does get to Keith's stick. She takes a shot, but a save by Winder. Yeah, Eskenazi was a pretty good addition to the steal, watching her play down in Queenstown. Got a pretty good shot. Okay, we are back, guys. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Not sure if you heard my spiel before, but yeah, some things are just out of your control here. We did manage to just capture the first goal, the Auckland Seal. I think we got a visual of that. Scored by, was it Hannah Shields, a tip in front,
Yeah, Hannah
right?
Shields tip in the high slot off Hidvigi shot from the point. Hidvigi, of course, as I say, going from the outhouse to the penthouse. She had sat for a couple of minutes on a penalty the Steel killed, and I believe we're in the sort of dying stages of a Steel power play. Actually about 43 seconds left. In the box for the Dunedin Thunder is number 6, Lailani Goodman. Lailani Goodman sitting for tripping, about 43 seconds left on that penalty. Steel doing well and moving the puck round well on that in this power play.
Yeah, Blong had a good shot before, but just missed the net. She was in a pretty good position. Steele were moving the puck east-west to make it tougher for Winder to make the save. Steele into the zone now, hoping to get a few passes, but Larry just got it as there was a stick coming to intercept it. Still needing to battle for it. Jones will pick it up. Jones going to skate on the right wing, stops. Passes it back. Back to Jones and to Shields. Pass interrupted there. So Shields will have to skate back. And that might do the rest of the power play for the Auckland Steel.
Goodman on her feet. About to get the gate now.
Yep.
Thunder back to full strength.
Full string. Mulari taking a pass. Oh, and bounced in front. Did that go off of a Thunder player? It bounced off someone.
That might be Hannah Shields' second of the game. Looks like we'll see if she leads the line again. A lot of people, the Steel came to her to congratulate her, and she is leading the line. I believe she got a touch on there. So
Pasco was pointing to her.
Don't knock the tape job. I'm going to be taping my stick like that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's apparently the winning tape job there. Yeah, I'll be retape my stick for next game.
It's economical and effective. How can you argue with that?
Yeah, absolutely, and incredibly artistic.
Yeah.
So 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first period. Two relatively goals in quick succession here for the Steel. They're standing offside at the moment. Keith just gets on side there. Pass up to Eskenazi, unable to hold on to the puck. Goodman now with it. No, just losing it. Patron now with it. Skates. Thought she was going to skate in front of the net there. Would have been a little risky, but she does it. Now Belong with it. Passes off the boards. Tried to pass to herself, but stick in the way. Tunacliffe will dump it behind her own net. Keith will dump that up as well. Is that going to be enough for icing? Blong skating her heart out to try and get there. Not able to get there for icing, though. Steel now leading the shots 12-4. Already times by 3 the shot count.
Yeah, Steel really showing some dominance here. I mean, especially considering how dominant the Thunder were in their opening weekend. Great signs for the Steel for the start of this season. What are we, 3 championships in a row, looking to make it a 4th? Is that correct number?
Yeah, hard to keep up with the amount of championships the Steel have won. The numbers close to there.
The YouTube commentators down south are not going to like us.
Shot there from the Thunder.
But speaking of which, it's not just from down south. I put that call out for let us know where you're from around the world. There's another person from Australia and a couple from California, USA, someone else on the West Coast, unspecified location as well. So, yeah, good little worldwide audience. Thank you for tuning in to women's hockey here in New Zealand. Love to see it.
Yeah, I guess after they've watched the Golden Knights Avalanche game, you may as well chuck on some NZWIHL. Handy how the time zones work out like that, eh?
Yeah, just keep the hockey party going into the night for them.
Yeah.
Why not? Shields' first goal is from Hedvigi, just the one assist on that, and Shields' second goal assisted by Horner Pasco and Mulari.
Nice. Yeah, there's Mulari on the point, Horner Pasco in the corner passing it in.
Yeah, beautiful play.
McLean passing that up. Hedvigi made the pass up. Got over the blue line, but the Thunder just dump it right back in. Henry going for a wander, opts to not pass the puck. Maybe just wanted to check out what the other side of the net looked like. Shot goes wide from cross. And that Pedroza battling for it, trying to get a stick in the way. Does it, ends up on a steel stick as Shields now. So almost went behind the net, passes up to the right. Stopped by Goyle. Goyle holding her opponent there. Nothing really in it though. Another battle in the corner. Hedvigi will take it. Saw Goyle coming in front of her, but she passed the puck round. Are we going to go for another icing? We do. Steel needs to make a change relatively soon because they've been on for at least a minute, I would guess.
Yeah, small rink here at Avondale. I think Hannah just trying to clear off the boards, not wanting to get it all the way down there, but there's not a lot of rink here at Avondale. A lot of clears will go that far all the way down.
Talking about how I get so exhausted after games, I definitely get less exhausted when I'm playing at this rink compared to Botany, because that feels like you're just running a whole marathon there.
Yeah, pretty much. It's I'm glad to be playing here tomorrow night. It's
Are you
But
playing
yeah-
Sunday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunday.
Oh, yeah, because we've got the Auckland Steel and Botany tomorrow night, which I would remind you guys at the end of the period, so getting that in early.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation here, of course. Like with the Men's National League, you have the 5 teams, 1 for each rink, but here in Auckland, there's just the 1 women's team for now. With the growth of the game, we'll see if that changes or not. But for now, it's a unified Auckland, so they share the love around the rinks, playing. Normally for every home weekend round, they do play Avondale, the first one on the Saturday, and then they switch over to Botany on the Sunday. So quite an interesting dynamic, because as we're alluding to here, the Botany rink is definitely much wider, and I'm not sure the same
It is longer, just a little bit longer.
It's also a little bit longer,
yeah.
okay, so definitely much wider and a tiny bit longer. So you go from, so you get used to one ice surface on the Saturday, and then you're really playing a different game on the Sunday, as opposed to most of the other fixtures where you just kind of have the one ice surface to adjust with and get used to over the weekend.
Yeah, Winder just making a save from a long shot using the helmet. The referees are supposed to stop the game if a goalie does make a save with the helmet, just for player safety. They are pretty well protected helmets, but still would rather play it safe, because sometimes it can just ring you, and you kind of don't realize until you're going to make the next save. So yeah, no, good on the referee, Hayden, to call the whistle there. But Winder didn't seem to be affected by that puck to the face at all.
Yeah, I think if in doubt, you've got to look after player safety always. But no, goalies are a hardy bunch. I don't know if they're brave or silly. But
They're well, yeah,
little
true.
bit column A, little bit column E. Not much winding in the later stages of this period. About 18 seconds left in the period.
Still with the face-off. Tunacliffe going to collect the puck in the corner, dumping around behind the net. Patron chipping that back up as well. This time it won't be enough for icing, but that won't matter, because that is the end of the first period. We've got 13 shots for the Auckland Steel against the 6 Dunedin Thunder Women's. And so we are going to call it there, and we will see you shortly after this break.
Goodman. What's her first name? Rihanna. Sweet. I knew she played. I didn't know she was playing for the replay. Oh, right. That's wicked. But you guys need anything or you good?
No, we're good. We're good. Yep.
Mike.
I can't, mate. I really can't.
John.
Let's hand it an extra on screen.
I said 13, eh? So it's corrupted, not the drive, because there's two drives. Windows install is on drive 1, replay is on drive 2, just the replay. The folder system, so not the whole drive, just the folder system that we were using for replays corrupt. Because it was in use and the system crashed. Right? It kind of makes sense. So I've had to create the replay again and I have to map all the buttons. Came back to YouTube to get the first goal.
that should be showing something here. Josh, can you give me the mouse, the wired mouse? Windows machine.
Kia ora, folks. Welcome back to the Fortress. Teams have just had their chats in the locker room and just coming out, getting ready for the second period. We have had some technical difficulties here and there, but we're doing our best to bring you the highest quality stream that we can with the situations that are playing in front of us. So hopefully we don't lose you again. If we happen to drop out again, just go onto the NZWIHL website and you'll be able to check out the score sheet that will have a reasonably live updates on goals and penalties and all of that. Yeah, I think we're going to be good for the rest of the period, though, or rest of the game, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. I have faith. I always say please and thank you to when I'm chatting to ChatGPT, so technology can continue being good to us and treat us well and spare us when it takes over. Little blue line's always slippery there. Thunder player finding that out firsthand.
Thunder with the puck, taken away, Steel player. But Viggy trying to chip that up, just does get it over the blue line. The Thunder will take possession now. Shipping that up. Not able to keep it in. Thunder have it. Taking it to the left wing. Is Goodman trying to pass it into the centre. Murray passing that cross ice. Hogland just kind of pushing Steel player into the boards. All good, says the referee, though. I'm never really sure what that line is for how hard you can kind of push someone at this level, because it's technically a non-checking league, but there's still some pushing and shoving that goes on there.
Yeah, I mean, I believe the official line that they toe is that it's non-checking but not non-contact. So we are playing a contact sport. You just can't do the full-blooded checks. And I think, like, isn't most women's hockey meant to be non-checking, but the PWHL has really sort of lent into letting them get away with as much as they can. It's kind of almost unofficially becoming a checking league.
Yeah, it's a pretty physical non-checking league. There's actually a pretty interesting history behind the checking within the women's game, where the North American players were playing checking because they used to play with the men, but the European women's players weren't so interested in that, and so they needed to make a decision when they had their first international games, and they sided with the Europeans. So that's why most women's leagues nowadays are non-checking. So thank that to the Europeans.
Yeah, no, you do have to all sorts of stereotypes. I don't want to channel the ghost of Don Cherry here or anything. I'm far too young in my broadcasting career to find myself out of it.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, you definitely have to get yourself on the same page one way or another, and it's always good to see the expansion of the women's game and international competition taking off.
It definitely makes it a lot more accessible. I mean, I personally wouldn't be playing in a checking league myself because I've got work to go to on Monday. I cannot afford to take a big hit, and I've already dealt with concussions playing in a non-checking league. So, yeah, no hitting for me, please.
Well, I mean, we're seeing people out here who can skate. I mean, the league that we were playing in, there would be some serious sitting ducks if you're allowed checking against some people who can barely move their feet.
Yeah, no, the skill imbalance would also make it quite different as well. Wyndham making a good save off of a Tunnicliffe shot as she just entered the offensive zone. Took a shot almost as soon as she could. Yeah, we've got a replay going there.
The skill imbalance would also
taking that
make
shot,
it
skating
quite
in, had quite a bit of space and time.
Wyndham making a good save off of
I think probably one of those ones where as the puck turns over there, she probably actually didn't realise how much time she had, hockey being quite a fast-moving game. He could have taken a stride or two more, but got a decent shot off enough and tested the Thunder goalie, Samantha Winder.
Yeah, helped get a face-off in the Thunder zone as well, but momentum's headed the other way for the time being. And we're going to get another shift of momentum. As I say that, we've got Murray trying to get her way through, but Linton breaks that up. Shields now off the puck, tries to make a move, battling with Goodman. Goodman ends up with the puck now. 1-on-2, going to go wide. Backhand off of the side of the net. Goodman picks it up again. Oh, puck in front of the net there. That was Hoagland. Good chance in front, all by herself alone.
Goodman
That's
picks
why
it up
goalies are
again.
told to always track the puck even when their
puck
team's in possession. It
front
looked
of the
like the
net
Steel
there.
had
That was
won the
Hoagland.
puck back behind the net there, but it popped out
Goodman
pretty
picks
quickly,
up
and there's
again.
danger right on
Puck
Lachlan
in
Henry's
front
doorstep.
of
She's
the
alerted to it.
net
Good
there.
push
That
out
was
there to
Hoagland.
narrow the angle.
Good
A
shot.
good example of a goalie not doing that was last night, where the first goal for the Admirals bounced off of the back of the goalie's skate and afterwards going off the backboards. Goalie was not paying attention to where the puck was, and that led to an easy goal. Henry did a good enough job there to make sure that didn't sneak up on her. So she still made the save as we get an offside call here.
Great hands from Blong there. It'll be interesting to see if we can catch a replay of this one or not, but I felt that the other Steel forwards had timed it well. Can be hard to time it as a forward that rush into the zone yourself when one of your teammates is dangling over around the blue line as opposed to just taking the blue line. But great hands by Blong, and I thought the Steel forwards had timed it well enough, but either way, game's reset and Steel straight into an aggressive forecheck again.
Blong now off the puck, taking a shot. Traffic in front, though, doesn't get to the net, blocked. And off to the corner. Eskenazi trying to keep the puck. Bit of a battle on the boards there. Cunningham taking a shot. Oh, Blong attempted for the tip, but it went through. Winder had to make the save.
Yeah, Steel doing a great job of getting just those tips in front
Cunningham
and making the
taking
most
a
of traffic
shot.
and playing in those tight areas.
Long attempted for the
Quick
tip.
pause to say how much I love the retro styling.
Cunningham taking a
Samantha
shot.
Winder there.
Long
I don't think I'd
attempted for the tip, but it
Actually want
went
to play
through.
goalie, but I'm enough of a
Winder
gear
to make
nerd
this.
to at least contemplate it just for the sake of the pads and the sty.
Yeah, not that I was around for that era, but it kind of reminds me of an old Minnesota North Stars kind of get out with the green and the brown. Looks quite slick.
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of any of that kind of retro styling. I think that's I think I'm going to go the brown gloves for the next pair. I've got the
yeah.
black as most people do, but
With no bucket as well, that would go real retro.
no, I mean like new gloves, but in that brown, similar to the style out here, where it's made to look that retro look.
Right.
And no, I definitely want a bucket.
The faux retro.
Yeah, exactly. The sort of leagues we play in my division now, there's two people rocking Jofa buckets, and I think their helmets have been out of certification longer than I've been playing the game.
yeah. The super, looks like they've just got a globe on their head kind of style.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with the Jofa ones back home.
Pretty much, and they're not a retro style, they're the genuine. The bucket is genuinely that old. I don't know what kind of super glue and tape is on the interior of that to hold them together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother had that as his first hockey helmet as well, which is pretty funny to look back at now.
Yeah.
Battle in the corner there. Thunder with possession, tried to pass it in, but no Thunder players there to make anything of it. Steel now coming on the left there. And it's Murray trying to get some territory going as we head the other way. Goodman tried to get a shot through the legs. May have actually been a pass for the player in front of the net. Pedroza just parked in front. Oh, we've got number 9 trying to take a shot there. Abby Heel at the right time. Oh, a little bit of a scuffle. Penalty from that play as well. Someone shoved a little too hard when they shouldn't have. Someone will be sitting in the box.
Yeah, we'll see what comes out of that. A little bit of discussion afterwards. The
Pedroza just parked in front.
we got a Thunder player
number
skating
9
over to
trying
the
make
box.
a shot there.
Yeah, there was kind of a arm up.
Alternate
Pedroza
captain
just
Abby
parked
Heel
in front.
taking a seat.
we got number
Lily
9
Hedvigi
trying to
going to
make
sit
a
in the
shot
box for
there.
her
Abby
second time
Heel
this afternoon.
at the-
Believe we're seeing 5-on-5 play.
Yeah, both in the box, but we'll still stay 5-on-5.
Yeah, just a little bit of an exchange. The Dunedin girls wanting to know where the best place for an after-match dinner is and getting that kind of advice and discussion happening. They do have an ex-Auckland Steel player in their ranks, Indy Lewis, so they could ask for tips, but I guess they wanted to get the tips in the moment and on the ice. Why not?
Yes, a 5-on-5 still. They will come out of the box after 2 minutes and then the next whistle. Skating in hot on the other side. Ashkenazi, I think, just missed the net there. Hit the side. Patron keeping the puck in. Blong now with it. She's going to make some moves. Try to dangle round. Just losing it. The body in the way caused her to lose the puck there. Linton doing well to position herself. Thunder passing behind the net. Managed to get out. Likely not enough for icing. Nope, definitely not. Tunacliffe passing it. Backhand pass to Patron, who misses it. Not expecting the pass, I don't think. Pass up to Blong. Oh, pass to no one. I think she thought someone was joining her on that rush there. So we're going to get a rush on the other way. And Jones shuts that down pretty quickly. Blong again. We got some back and forth action happening. Oh, shot. The puck was just there. No one able to get a full connection on it to get a shot away. Puck's going down. Not going to be enough for icing again. McLean with the puck. Passes out on the corner. Through the legs pass. That was fancy move by Hornapasco. Thunder with the puck. Lewis trying to get that up. McLean. Oh, that was an offside call. I was wondering what the yelling was going on about. The linesman had his ref up for an offside.
Long
This is the replay of
back and forth action
long
happening.
opportunity.
Oh, shot.
Yeah,
The
just
puck
sort of
was
skipping
just
under the
there.
skates
No one
of
able to
Jamie
get a-
Jones there. She would have had a gaping cage if she'd been able to take that with her.
The Thunder entering the zone, try to get a shot away stick, making it a bit too difficult to get a full power on it. Mulari's going to pick up the loose puck on the corner. She skates in, she's going to try and cut in. Puck just knocked off of her stick as a rail stick poked it off. Saved by Winder. A shot by McLean before. Puck behind the net. Hornapasco. Going to take a bit of time. Backhand pass to Mulari. Gets it back to Hornapasco. Those two have got a massive history together. They're almost ice hockey twins, you could call them.
Yeah, similar in stature as well.
That's very debatable there.
Yeah. But no, played with each other for a long time. It is great when you can, that's the benefit of this extended season now for the domestic women's game. The payoff of more games together that will also flow through to the national side. A lot of these women for the Steel representing both the Steel and the Ice Ferns. So, been all over the country and world together.
Petroza took a shot but just went wide of the net. She had a little bit of a breakaway opportunity. Patron will cycle back, look for a better opportunity as Pedroza's on her heels. Puck's gone down. Won't be enough for icing. Power passing it to her D partner. Fawcett Blair passes out to Goodman. Goodman receives it back from Linton. Goodman going into the corner, passes to the middle. Henry makes the save. Goodman again taking a shot. Henry makes another pad save. Blong picks it up in the corner. Spins back round. Passes off the board. Tried to get it to Cunningham, but Goodman intercepted it.
Yeah, obviously Lachlan having a lot less work to do than a counterpart Samantha Winder, but looking sharp in the game so far. Good rebound control, pushing it into corners instead of into danger areas, and alert to chances turning over quickly in front of the net and, controlling the angles of space. Very solid game from Henry in her 100th so far.
McLean going to take a shot. Kind of went high. Linton blocking it in front, though, for a kick. Get to the net. Now in the corner and back behind the net in Gretzky's office. Does someone else want to do business there? Tunacliffe taking a shot, went high. It was going to fall down, though, towards the net, but just a bit too much power on it and went over for the field goal.
If only you could get the 3 points for that. Good aggressive forecheck by Mulari and great anticipation there. Could have won a tripping penalty as well, but sort of instead of beelining to the puck, made a beeline to where the puck was going to be and picked it off.
Yeah, some of the best hockey players are the ones who can see into the future, knowing where the puck's going to be or where your teammates are going to be.
No, you could just see the Thunder defender with her head kind of down in the corner there, and Mularian's beeline to the open defender and got there in the middle. Great first time touch by her to my Keith.
Hedvigi and Heel are standing up in the penalty box. They're itching to get back on, waiting for the next whistle. It's been a little bit of time since they've been able to get back on.
Yeah, sometimes those, obviously you don't want to put your side down a player, but sometimes those offsetting penalties can be extra painful because you can end up in there a lot longer than the 2 minutes. Just itching to get back out there and get your ice time.
Yeah, and then for a coach, as we have a breakaway kind of the other way, puck just too far ahead. Jones gets there in time, does a good tight turn around the net to bring momentum back for the steal.
Yeah, I believe as you're alluding to there, the spare a thought for the coaches who have to continue to line balance with maybe someone who might be on a line out and juggling to make sure you still share skate time amongst the other skaters and don't gas two lines.
Yeah, it's kind of speaking about ice time for some of the coaches this season. They've been given access to this new 49ing AI kind of stat tracking tool, and one of the stats that they now track is time on ice, which is really cool, seeing who's maybe being a little too fair to the other one. As the Seal come with a shot opportunity, hit the side of the net with another opportunity, puck in front, goes to the point, pass into the corner. Yeah, this 49ing tool, I'm a big fan. I've had a bit of a play around myself. All the coaches and players get this access to help with their hockey development. It tracks a whole bunch of things as far as when breakaways happen in games, if you had a 2-on-1, and it makes it just super easy to go through sort of the playlist to see, okay, where did my team go wrong and what do we need to work on?
No, it's great to have those tools at our disposal for the high-level players here in New Zealand because compared to some other countries around the world, ice time here can be a little bit hard to come by. So anything we can do for players to improve themselves off the ice, the better, I guess.
Yeah, and I love the stat collection as well. Big hockey stat nerd, so more data I am an absolute fan of. Blong had possession for the puck there, tried to pass it back, but lost the Thunder player. Puck in the corner, must have just been on the red line as it won't go for icing.
Yeah, I can see Hedvigi's really hopping up and down in that penalty box.
They're still in there, aren't they?
It was appealing to someone to come out, but the rule is, unless this has been probably about a 4, it feels like a decent 2 to 3 minutes on top of the penalty.
Yeah, almost an extra punishment there.
Yeah, exactly, but the rule's the rule. You got to wait for what sort of blow? Yeah, those penalties happened at 13:50. So we're up to
So they've been there for at least 6 minutes then, 7 minutes. Yeah.
They've been there probably an extra 5 minutes on top of the 2 minutes they were initially penalised. But hey, there we go.
There we go. They can come out of the box now. They're definitely going to think twice before they do that again.
Yeah, Hedvigi, I think, sort of also was literally jumping for joy when the Thunder goalie Samantha Winder caught that and drew a whistle.
Now. They're definitely going to think.
I've seen players celebrate goals and assists, but celebrating just being able to get out of the box and play the game, that's true love.
You spend all this money to play, and you want to be on the other side of the glass, not
exactly
on the outside.
It's an expensive game to play here in New Zealand, as we've alluded to. Hannah Shields is even saving money on tape, so I'm going to make the most of it.
Lily passing the puck to get out of the zone.
Hannah Shields is another one. She comes up from Hamilton as well, so her and Brooke can carpool.
Yes, save money with all the gas prices as well.
Yeah,
we don't need to get political for this stream though. We'll, if that's even political, economic, I guess. Save there by Henry.
No, I'm not interested in talking about the Strait of Hormuz unless we freeze it and they start skating on it. I'm strictly speaking to hockey commentary.
If that's even political,
it's a good idea.
Yes. Save there by Henry.
Yeah, try getting ships through it then.
If that's even political,
it's a lot of chat that's a lot of chat about a subject that we said we weren't going to chat about. Let's worry about this face-off here.
Yeah, face-off to the right of Henry. Shot pretty much right off the face-off. Lily went on net. Henry made the save. Puck. Someone trying to get possession of it. Steele now do well and have possession of the puck. Passed up. Puck went way high off of a Thunder stick. Steele now with the puck kind of heading the right way there. Cunningham taking a shot. Made the save was Winder. The puck went into the corner. Now it's Power passing to the boards on her left side. Turnacliffe dumping that in.
Cunningham is well offside. I don't think she noticed that the puck had left the zone. The puck had almost got into the red line, and Cunliffe unaware. Ashkenazi, very strong play behind the net, as you noted Gretzky's office before posting up, but very strong play battling for the puck and winning those battles most of the time against the Thunder and turning that into opportunities out front quite quickly. She really likes getting down there, grinding and creating opportunities out of that.
Yeah, Steele now with the puck, losing a Goyle, just losing in her skates as well. Steele now end up with possession. Mulari's going to try and skate onto it. No, Hollier will get there first. Hollier on her 50th game. She's going to go for a skate. Plenty of speed. Shot away. Henry makes the save. There's a bit of a tight angle, but put the shot up anyway.
A little bit of a battle of the milestones there with the 50th milestone shooting on the 100th game goalie. 100th game goalie coming out on top in that encounter, and so far looking rock solid.
Yeah, Steele not getting a goal this period. The first two goals coming from the first period.
Both Tanner Shields, hard to believe those are her first two of the season, with the Steele scoring 10 across their 2 games in Queenstown. You would have thought that she was amongst them.
Yeah, I missed that. I definitely assumed that she scored in the previous 2 games because she's that type of player. Definitely picked up a few assists. I can guarantee that one.
Yeah, I was checking the stats before. She's currently sitting on 2 goals and 3 assists, so would have picked up 3 apples across those first 10 goals in Queenstown. So, great start in, 2 games and 2 periods, already up to 5 points.
Oh, puck just bouncing in the slot there. Henry had to make a very quick adjustment somehow on the slippery ice to change direction that quickly. But manages to do it and make the save. Bit messy here as no real team's got proper possession of the puck. Puck now comes out. Lewis will pick it up. Everyone on side. She's going to skate into the corner, pinching as the defenseman. The defensewoman, I should say. Power putting that in the puck. Sorry, Lewis putting the puck in the corner near the Zamboni door. Skating in now, shot just wide. I think that was Goodman. No, sorry, that was Heel. Steele grabbed the puck now. Blong with it. She's all by herself. Oh no, someone joins her on the rush there. Takes the shot. Ashkenazi joining it right on time. Unable to get the puck past Winder. Winder makes another save of Patron, kind of a lob shot. Thunder now with the puck. Just chips it out. Ashkenazi passing back to Patron. Up left to Keith. Keith stops. Makes a pass. Tried to get it to Blong. Blong didn't read it perfectly. Bounced off of her stick. Ashkenazi battling as with Vokins. Blong will come away with it. Passes to the Patron on the point. Shot. Winder save. Ashkenazi passes that back to Patron. Another shot from the point. That may have been going towards Keith for the tip, but either way, Winder makes the save.
Yeah, found a Thunder foot, I believe. Found a Thunder skate and Samantha Winder sharp to that, tracking the puck well.
So we'll get a face-off to the left of Winder here. Mulari winning the face-off there. Thunder kind of making the most from that win, though. Ryle skating down the left wing. There's a stop. Jamie Jones grabbing the puck, gets it out. She skates further. Power with it.
I think Thunder have really felt their way back into the game in this period, I believe. What was the shot count? 12-4 at the intermission. So I think shots relatively even this period. If I can quickly do the math on the difference between 15 and 4 and 23 and 12, so
it's significantly closer than the first period.
Yeah, no chance and no need to bother the score bench for any extra goals for either team, but Thunder doing well to find their way back into the game and show that they're here to play as well. 1 minute left in the second period here.
Over by the Thunder bench, the puck just out of the zone. Thunder need to tag up. Hortop Blair skates in the left wing. Defence pinching behind the net. Passes in front, just missed the one-timer. And skating back, Hollier. Does she go for another skate? Miss 50 tonight. Puck in front, Hollier. Oh, shot. I think Henry saved that one. It sounded like it went off her pad.
Yeah, Henry with a sharp pad save again. I believe it was Horner Pascoe whiffing a clearance there. Henry would have been hoping that it was cleared out of danger before getting to it, but tracking the puck well and alert to it again.
Horner Pascoe clears it this time up to Milari. Takes a long shot knowing that there is not much time left in the period. Quite impressive. Not a lot of players are there familiar with, I guess, what time's on the clock, but she knew straight away she needed to just lob one to the net.
Sounded like she was getting the call from her bench and alerted to it well by her teammates, so good for everyone for being alert to that. And you know, what did Michael Scott say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I believe Michael Scott did say that one.
Yeah.
Steele and the Thunder will head to their changing rooms, have another quick discussion to see what they can do to make sure they come out on top of tonight's game to win the precious 3 points for the standings. So we will be right back after a short intermission break. Kia ora, folks. Welcome back to the Fortress. We're getting ready for the third period here. But just before we get to that, I've got a young fan here watching their first game tonight. What is your name?
Matilda.
Matilda. And this is your very first New Zealand women's ice hockey game?
Yeah.
And how are you finding it?
Very cool.
Yeah, very fun. Is it
Yeah.
faster than you'd think?
Yeah, quite fast.
Yeah. What's been your favourite part of the game so far?
I don't know. I like all of it.
You like all of it?
Yeah.
And so if you were to play an ice hockey position, what position would you want to play?
Defense or goalie?
Defense or goalie? So you want to be the one making the saves?
Yeah.
And if you made a really big save, how would you celebrate that?
Do a victory dance?
Do a victory dance?
Yeah.
What would that look like? Like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And so do you want to come back to another NZWIHL game?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're just about ready to come as the Auckland Steel are walking out their rink. Thank you so much, Matilda. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Thanks.
All right, that was Matilda. She has joined one of my games before to watch us play, and she got absolutely hooked, and now wants to just come to watch every single ice hockey game. So I thought, hey, the New Zealand women's games are starting soon, so bought her a ticket for that, and she was absolutely excited to come watch the Auckland Steel play.
Nice, that's the future of the game. You're going to get evangelical here in New Zealand, preach it, get more people involved. Just have her aspire to a level higher than wearing a Scorpions jersey, though.
I knew someone was going to make some sort of joke there. No, Scorpions are a great team. We need more fans to come up as well.
Yeah. I'll always be Hawks Nation when I'm supporting Div 2 teams, but now I'm howling like a wolf, so is what it is.
Yeah, well, we are going to be watching the Steel first, the Thunder instead, the National League for the women's teams in New Zealand.
Speaking of support, though, I had a bit of a look on the comments on the live stream. We've lost some on our screen down here, but I looked on my phone. In particular, Jordan Witchman, who goaltends for the Wild, is quite involved in the comments, educating a lot of people about how things happen and what goes on behind the scenes, and talking a little bit about what we were talking about the contact increasing and the non-checking and the logic behind that. So interesting insights there for the other commenters. You know, Georgia talking to some of our North American friends, fellow Kiwis. Just trying to get these lights going. But yeah, kind of interesting times for those of you in the comments there. I'd say check it out and engage. Thanks for tuning in, Jordan, and good luck for the next Wild series.
Yeah, she's one of the best goalies in the National League as well. She can make a very good save or two. We get underway. Still winning the face-off with the puck. Shields charging through. Just losing possession there. Now pass back. Hedvegi to her D partner. And up, but Lily gets in the way. She's going to skate. Puck loose in the corner. Hedvegi gets there first. Now Lily again taking a shot. Henry needs to come out to make the save. Puck tried to get centered there. Picked up Hannah Cross. D to D pass. Thomas now dumping that in. Puck just kind of stuck behind there. Someone comes in to collect it. Patron now with it. Takes a shot. Couple of tips in front. And a rebound with a goal by Ashkenazi. Scoring off the rebound. Empty-ish net as Winter wasn't able to get to the other side and then in time to make the save. Take a look at the replay.
Yeah, as you say, just the key to this one was the fact that it was off Ashkenazi's stick pretty much as quick as it was on it. Not the hardest shot in the world, but I think part of the thing is if you get the shot away before the keeper can reposition themselves, it really doesn't have to be. But Ashkenazi showing good reflexes and hockey sense there, in particular. Well, we've got someone saying that was an iconic dance by your friend there in the intermission as well. So,
yeah, no, she was practicing it beforehand when I was giving her the rundown of the interview questions. So she's going to be stoked. Some of her friends are tuned in to watch it as well. It's really cool to see some young fans getting into the sport. Like we said, we need to shout and holler about how we've got such a good community and sport going on here. Sometimes just people aren't aware that it's kind of happening in their own backyard.
Yeah, in particular, I think the Steel, obviously they have a lot of friends and family who come to support them and they make up a chunk of the crowd, but it has that overall kind of family and friendly atmosphere. It feels like a sort of, much how the FIFA Women's World Cup when it came out here for the football, it felt like, I don't know how to say it any other way, it felt pure compared to other sports which are either commercialised or just full of people trying to drink and party, whereas that one felt like a crowd there for the right reasons. And this feels like that, but on a smaller scale, obviously. So it just kind of feels, right. It's nice here.
Yeah, I just love being able to kind of sit back and just watch some really good hockey happen in front of me. I mean, I'm standing because we're doing commentary right now, but sometimes I get to sit down to watch it too.
I don't need to know that. Well, we're still working hard up here in the comm box. And of course, next weekend it's the Wild are back in action. So those of you who are enjoying Jordan's insights in the comment section of this live stream, you might be able to see her in action in one of those two games. They play on the 29th of May and the 30th, which is a Friday and a Saturday. They're up in Canterbury to take the Wakatipu Wild, make the trip up the road to Christchurch to take on the Canterbury Inferno next weekend. So tune into the live stream and you'll see her on the ice as opposed to in the comment section.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good game, battling for the 6 points across the weekend. Very important with the only 12-game season they play, so every game means quite a bit. Cannot afford to lose any points here. And in case you're unfamiliar with the league structure, so every team plays each other twice in every weekend, each weekend, as Henry makes a save there. And then all four teams will head to Christchurch this season and do the number one seeded team will play number 4, and then the number seeded 2 will play number 3 as the semi-final round. And then the two winning teams obviously playing for the Goulding Cup final. So it's really cool having all the teams come together and then do kind of a finals weekend.
Yeah, I love that finals weekend format. It's a great idea. I just think I want to get on a little bit of a soapbox and lobby because I feel like it's been in the South Island for a while and we might be due an Auckland-based final weekend.
Yeah, I haven't been to one, so it's got to come up to Auckland at some point, surely.
Yeah, we've got a pretty full house here for the first game of the regular season here for the Steel, so the support is definitely there. It's growing.
Yeah, we get a face-off to the right of Henry. Blong wins the face-off. Patron tries to dump that round. Eskenazi try to pick it up the boards, but the puck ended up going centre. Kind of a dangerous area for the Steel. But they managed to escape without any harm done. Blong, the long reach of the stick, keeping it away from the Thunder defence. Trying to hold possession. Does a little move there. Like I said before, one of the best skaters in this league. Hard to get the puck off the shot block there. We've got a 1-on-half. Patron letting Henry kind of make the save, which she does.
Yeah, well, that's textbook defending there by Brooke. They always say that the pass across is the more dangerous thing for the goalie. So Brooke very well defensively positioned enough to cut out the pass and also slightly get in the eye line of the shooter as well. So well balanced and well judged. And, Lachlan not having to reposition herself was able to make the save simply enough.
That was one of the things that she did teach me. So good to know that she does what she says as rather than
practice
that saying goes.
Practice what you preach.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. The Thunder will try and pick up a loose puck here in their zone. Ship that up. Linton with it, passing up along the boards as well. Intended for Hoagland, but McLean will pick it up. This is a back pass to Horner Pascoe. Does a move to shake off Goodman. Back to McLean. Bit of a tumble there. We will play on though. Oh, a bit of a whiff shot. Mulari capitalizes on it. Tries to get the puck. Stumbled a little bit, so couldn't get a great move off. Falls into the boards as well, but looks to be all right. And a shot there by Keith. Puck behind the net. Picked up on the point. Jones just letting the puck go over the blue line, so everyone will have to tag up. McLean looking for a pass. Up on the boards. Tried to get to Horner Pascoe. The Thunder Vokins was in her way. Not able to advance. Goodman now in the corner. Beaten out by the puck there. Heel. Tried to make a move for the puck, but loses it. Going the other way now. They got Murray behind the net, looking for a best passing opportunity. Shields will be that. Shields gets that to the point to Hedvigi. Then Rosser back to Shields. Loses it. Puck's heading the other way. Lily will get there first. Henry having to come out of her net. Makes the save, sprawling save, but wasn't able to keep possession. She resets herself. Puck behind the net. Oh, I tried to get a clearing pass up, but Heel not letting her do that. Gets the leg just in the way to block the pass. And now we've got Blong circling around. Hedvigi gets the pass up, just puts it right on net. Winder not able to keep it though. Tried to tuck it in, loosen the crease. Winder does make the save. That may have gone off of a Thunder player first. No, okay, no, it
looked like Blong was attempting the bank shot, as you mentioned, the bank shot on an Admirals keeper last night, but is it an Admirals keeper or
it was actually against the Thunder keeper, yeah.
Yeah, that Thunder keeper did not cover himself in glory last night between that bank shot and, of course, the confusion for Scott Henry's fifth goal. Well, the Admirals' fifth goal scored by Scott Henry on the Thunder power play was a little bit of confusion between defender and goalie. So, yeah, but contrast, the goalies we're watching tonight being solid, good fundamentals, and I think giving just the weight of pressure is helping the Steel have the lead on the scoreboard there. There's been nothing that Winter has done wrong, per se.
Yeah, no, definitely no mistakes by the goalies so far this game. I think the 2 goals scored by the Steel were just pure Steel power there, getting it past it. Blong trying to make a move, loses it, though. Patron in a dangerous area, kind of 2 Thunder women standing around her. Eskenazi with Patron, the D, who's gone for a wander. Patron in the corner. Tries to do a long pass. I think it was intended for McLean, but too much traffic in front. Puck behind the net. Mulari gets there in the corner first with her white stick.
Yeah, makes the white stick, white helmet combo, makes it easy to pick her out. I mean, she normally stands out due to her great play, but this die helps too.
Well, Horner Pascoe just putting a quick shot on. Winder there. A couple of Thunder players on the ice. Trying to make the save maybe along the ice.
Yeah, after a relatively even second period, the Steel have come out firing. The Thunder are the one who are looking for a little clap and Thunder. But the Steel have really been in control for this third period. Maybe they just like going in the Zamboni door direction.
Yeah, got to be a bit mindful of that Zamboni door as well. I know we've named the situation over in Botany the Botany Bounce.
You get it here too, not quite as bad. But
yeah, and I can't really think of a good alliteration for it either. So, the what? Not loud enough on the mic. Maybe the West Auckland wobble or something?
Yeah, it can be.
Another save there. That is 3 saves. Clutch saves there by Winder.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, the Thunder are literally throwing everything they can at this to stay in it. Bodies flying. Doing their best to get a foothold in this game again.
Yeah, certainly not out of it. Oh, the Avondale angle. Yeah, that's a good one. Got to work that out, the Avondale angle.
That's acute work from our commentary.
I knew I was going to get that being commentary for comedian.
Yeah. Wow.
Puck along the red line at halfway. Thomas and Power. No, Thomas comes away with that, passes to her D partner. That's Goodman. She's going to cycle round. Goodman, one of the top skaters for the Thunder as well. She just dumps the puck. Ready for Henry to collect. And Thomas passing that up. Goes right to Hollius. No, Lily. Oh, gosh. I thought I was going to get the hang of it by the third period. But no. And then we got Vernal.
You'll have to forgive us, folks. The action on the ice is just too quick for us to keep up and get names right every time.
Yeah. I had to miss this one. Belong skating with the puck, though. And the shot not making it to the net. Belong with the puck again, but passes it to behind the goal line. Belong again. Will she skate? Holding possession. She's going to try and cut in front of the net. Hoping that Winder was going to bite on that, but Winder makes the save. With exactly 10 minutes left in the game, the Thunder are going to need to get about a goal every 2.5 minutes to take the win in regulation to get the full 3 points. Going to be tough.
Yeah, they're up against it, but I think, cliches are cliches for a reason. They'll just be looking for that first one, and they showed enough life in the second period to show that there's a goal in them. So I think, obviously, just first things first. They want to get that first one. Of course, as we've said before, it's a 2-game series each weekend, so you don't want to necessarily think about this game being gone. If anything, they're hoping that maybe a goal or two, if it gets them back into this game, great. If it gets them a bit of confidence going into tomorrow and momentum they can take in the battle for the other 3 points on the line, then just as good. So still a lot to play for either way.
Oh, good opportunity there. A few passing plays, but again, Winder makes the save. Yeah, and of any team, we know the Thunder can be a team that will potentially lose that first game of the series and then come back and absolute smash the team 8-2. The second game, that's what happened last weekend.
Yeah, of course, struggling for goals. As you said, they were the dominant team in game one as well, so maybe goal lead, but then figured out how to solve the netminder in that second game well and truly. So, the Steel don't, regardless of how this game finishes, because there still is a lot of time in this one. I don't want to call it a win or a loss for either team yet here, but the Steel won't want to be complacent heading into tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to know whether they'd be wanting to play Winder again for the next game after the pretty decent performance she's had tonight. They have Lucy Thomas backing up currently, so she potentially could get the start. There seems to be a bit of a trend going on in both the men's and the women's league where they're splitting the goalies for both games. It seems to be happening a bit more often. And we've got a goal! Is that Shields with a backhand pass?
Shields with a backhand pass and the hat trick for Shields in this game.
Yeah, I did not bring my hat tonight. I really should have, because that should be thrown onto the ice right now as she gets her third of the game.
Yeah, but they looked like just a little look over the shoulder before it came to her, so that'll, the uneducated might consider that a bit lucky, but Hannah did know where she was going, at least what the intent was, so any pucks on there are a good one. Believe it, 5 hold Samantha Winder there.
Yeah, she will very likely be making the first star, I would think, getting a hat trick situation, although... Oh, I almost said the word. Henry is having a very good game as well.
We don't even say or think the word with 8.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, no, I've already said too much.
Yeah, relax. Take a breath, everyone.
As we go on, we've got a puck in the corner there, trying to get a passing play going. Patron now with it. She elects to pass to the middle, but that's taken away. Goodman had it off to Linton.
Ashkenazi picking up her second point in the game as well. So Ashkenazi, of course, had the third goal, her second of the season. That was assisted by Murray and Patron, but Ashkenazi picking up the primary assist on that Shields goal.
Blong with her
getting
speed.
amongst the action.
Just waited out Winter. and got the backhand goal with a pretty open wide net. I knew that speed was going to be able to score a goal at some point this game, because it's very hard to keep blowing off of the score sheet.
Yeah, it looked like Winder and a defender got caught up. Winder trying to push across and make a save, but her own defender was in her path, which left Katja Blong with a wide open net to tuck the backhand into. But great hands and skating to get herself into that position, though. So, and she's been all over the ice and involved a lot, so a well-deserved goal to Katja there. The scoreline, I'm not sure if it's, I feel the Steel have been the better game today, but I don't know if it's been 5-0 better. I think this has been tight for a decent patch of this game, including the whole second period, but the Steel just really showing their class and finishing ability to probably blow the score out a bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't feel like a 5-0 game. The action on the ice feels a lot closer as we kind of get an opportunity here. The Thunder just can't capitalize. Lily with the extra shot, but way too much traffic in front. They had so many Steel players back.
The Steel players all collapsing down low and fighting hard to get that puck away in a 5-0 game. Maybe a few of them are cognizant of the words that we're not going to start mentioning on this broadcast yet.
McLean with the puck behind the net. Gets chipped up, body in the way. Lily blocks off that space. Big thump, that's where the line is, because that is not allowed. And Jamie Jones not happy with someone, but I don't think the shooter, Abby Heel, I believe it was, didn't really have a lot to do. No, it was Abby Heel who did have a lot to do with that contact in the corner. And just trying to see, I believe it was Did we get a good angle
Kate
here?
Vernal, who became kind of collateral damage for Jones there. So we'll have Abby Heel sit in the box, and Jamie Jones is also getting the gate for her follow-up. And I believe we're, again, getting a sign of 5-on-5 remaining here. I think I saw the refs holding up the sign for 5-on-5, so we'll see another trot out.
Yeah, do another 5-on-5. That might be my blue showing here, but I didn't really feel like Jones did a whole lot to deserve that, but I guess that ref may be thinking we'll just kind of leave it 5-on-5, no reason to...
I think it's probably one of those things that sometimes we got autograph hunters in the penalty box. It's the open nature of Avondale here. But sometimes in hockey there can be a bit of what they say game management for refs. So enough to warrant a penalty in their eyes. Sometimes could be a penalty, sometimes couldn't be. But maybe just with the score being a little bit blown out on one side with a fraction under 7 minutes remaining, they're just kind of like, all right, let's issue a couple of calm down penalties as much as anything else.
Yeah, because if you potentially leave that going unpenalised, then players might start thinking, oh, maybe I could toe that line a little more as well. So better to nip it in the bud right early on.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, Jones is absolutely hounded in the penalty box of a bunch of young fans trying to chat with her. It's really cool to see that we can kind of do that in this community.
Exactly. How many autographs and fist bumps can you give out in a 2-minute period?
Yeah. For every autograph you get 10 seconds off your penalty, maybe, or something like that. That could be an interesting rule.
That'd be incredible. Well, the P-Dub has that jailbreak rule, right?
Yes.
But, but of course, the jailbreak for fan interaction. I mean, we are trying to grow the sport, as has been mentioned, so why not? Would definitely favour, it might be a little bit too much in favour of the home team, a rule like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess you probably wouldn't have any fans going over for the away team. I mean, we obviously do have some away fans travel, which absolute commitment from you guys. Love to see it. It's always a lot of fun. I've done a little bit of travelling to away games, and when you get a whole fan club going, it just there's no better feeling than that, cheering alongside a bunch of other fans.
Now we've got a beautiful country here, so why not explore it and time it around some hockey?
Yeah. Great hockey holiday. Goodman skates in, just losing the puck. Patron takes it. Goodman and Patron battling a little bit there. Puck right in front, just wide. Henry making the save though. Puck still for the Thunder stick. Oh, Goodman just not getting enough power on that pass to her teammate. So Blong will take it away. And we get an offside call. Must have been Ashkenazi just ahead of the gun there.
Yeah, just said him. So that was Blong's goal got Ashkenazi her third point of the night. She opened the scoring in this third period and has assisted on the following 2 third period goals. Jamie Jones getting her first point of the night with the secondary assist on that Blong goal.
Heel and Jones are out of the box now. They didn't need to last nearly as long as the last 2 penalty takers.
We didn't have they might have been worried after seeing that, but no, I guess as the game gets later, probably fatigue setting in and the whistle going a little more often.
Yeah, absolutely. And Steele make a backhand pass to get the puck out of the zone. Willari.
Steele would be relieved though, especially the minutes that Jamie can chew up on defence. You wouldn't want to lose her for a long stretch.
Yeah, no, she's definitely one that shows up on the top of the time on ice stats on that 49ing tool.
Vividly so. Yeah, shot counts tilted a little back in the Steele's favour again. Had the edge 23-5.
Steele with the puck, losing it there. And then retrieving it. Nope, lost again. That's Heel with the puck. Skating in, made the cut in, make the shot, but Henry stops with her pad. Puck battling along the corner as well. Along the point, puck just comes out. Everyone will have to tag back up. Holly skating around. Cuts in. No, tried to cut in, goes around behind the net. Looking for a pass. Just going to cycle into the corner. Loses it. Steele get the puck out. Blong chasing on. Thunder need to be careful of too many players on the ice. Well, they do it safely. Blong with it. Alone for a little bit, but now she gets support. Ashkenazi coming in, not able to get a full grasp of the puck to get a shot away because Winder got possession and froze the puck for a whistle. So just less than 3.5 minutes left, making it almost a surefire win for the Steel. So they will likely take the 3 points, sitting solely on top of the table with a healthy 6-point gap as well.
Yeah, tomorrow's game should still be interesting. The Thunder have shown signs of life in this one, and of course the Dunedin rink itself is the biggest in the country. Botany, the biggest one in the city, so maybe the Thunder will feel a little bit more home away from home in those conditions. It'll be interesting to see how it suits their game. I mean, obviously we've got Steel players who play out there and train there as well, but the Steel do most of their training here at Avondale. So, yeah, could be an interesting dynamic for tomorrow. One to look out for those watching.
And the Steel definitely can't just waltz into tomorrow night's game and just assume because they won Saturday that they can just magically win again on Sunday. The Thunder are still going to try and come out hard as they, what a save there. Puck just bounced up, I think, off of Winter's pad and right into her glove.
Yeah, sharp work to be aware of where the rebound was and quiet it down. But no, the Steel team is a hard-working one, and I think they, all these players have friends around the league. Some of them have moved around, some of them know each other from Ferns, so I'm sure they would have had an eye on last week, and they don't need us to tell them about the results, so they'll know that there's goals in this Thunder team, and they'll be alert tomorrow, I'm sure.
Goodman with the puck going wide. Oh, just got hooked there. No call though. I think there was a stick around the midsection.
Yeah, I mean, she went down and there was a stick there, so possibly lucky to get away with no call on that one. But we play on.
The Steel with it. Jones takes a shot tipped off of a Thunder stick and made it wide of the net. Now Goodman again. Not losing it. Horner Pascoe passes it to Jones. Jones passes that up, intended for Milari, just missing it. Thought it may have gone for icing, but I guess they deemed that the Thunder player was close enough to it. Maybe she did touch it. Steel trying to put some pressure on. Puck goes back to Hidvegi. She was pressured, so she just kind of puts it in the corner to keep the puck in the zone, to keep the play going. Don't want to get offside. Puck comes out now. We've got Hoagland skating down the right on the corner. One person supporting there. Got the puck to her stick, but Hill unable to get it behind Henry. Puck behind the net. Hill taking a pass. We're going to head the other way now. That's Murray. Puck in the corner. And Veggie takes a shot. Not a lot of traffic in front. Went wide. Thunder now trying to get the puck along their right wing. Askenazi stops them from doing that though.
I believe you're holding the 3 stars of the game there. Yolanda Steele Managers supplied us with those. Number 1, oh sorry, I'm doing this the wrong way around.
Start with the 3rd star.
Yeah, 3rd star, a hat trick. This is some incredibly tough marking when a hat trick is only enough to earn you 3rd star of the game. That goes to Hannah Shields with her hat trick tonight. 2nd star of the game, Thunder number 20. Oh, Samantha Winder in goal. And speaking of, it's a goalies union for the top 2 stars. The 1st star of the game going to Lachlan Henry on her 100th for a sensational performance so far.
Yeah, big congrats to all 3 stars for earning that tonight. We definitely did just have a missed whistle there. I saw the puck bounce off the net. A few players yelling at it, but temporarily play BHL rules, I guess.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
continue on.
Hockey house for all of those in Auckland who know. For those watching around the nation or around the world, we play. There's a summer league that a lot of these players and Josh and myself both play in. Has 2 different divisions, and yeah, basically 'cause it's summer, things are a little bit more relaxed. If it hits the net, we just keep on rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we don't have time for all these whistles. We're just going to keep playing hockey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
a little bit of a fall.
It's summer,
far
relax.
side there.
Last seconds of the game.
Just ran out of time.
Lachlan Henry pumps her arms and everyone comes rushing up to congratulate her for a shutout on her 100th game. We can say it out loud now. Congratulations, Lachlan Henry. You've been a tremendous stalwart and servant of the game for both the Steel and the Ice Ferns and for every other level you play at, and also involved in getting the next generation involved too. So well deserved, congratulations, and fantastic to see her pull out a shutout to mark the occasion, and great work by her Steel teammates still battling hard to help her preserve that, respectful of the occasion and battling hard to help keep that intact despite a dominant lead on the scoreboard themselves.
Yeah, you can't really write that one much better for Lachlan Henry there. 23 save shutout on her 100th game in the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey League. That is a pretty cool story for her to tell her friends and family, although they probably all watched it live anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure for those that they're either here tonight or on the live stream commenting.
We're just announcing the 3 stars in the building now. We gave you the sneak peek early ahead. Yeah, Lachlan Henry coming up. Maybe not too sure what to do.
Yeah, and a lot of, and again, Jordan has still been with us in the comments the whole time, showing goalie love and congratulating Lachlan on the shutout for her 100th.
Yeah, now this isn't the only game happening on tonight. We also have the Canterbury Red Devils hosting the Botany Swarm currently. I will not spoil that score for you. I'll let you tune into that one in your own time. And then starting pretty much right now, the men's of the Dunedin Thunder hosting the West Auckland Admirals in the second game of that series. These teams will be playing again tomorrow night in Botany. If you are in Auckland or have a flight heading that way tomorrow, then make sure you buy a ticket. If not, tune into the live stream. I'm sure we will be able to capture the whole thing this time around, God willing. So, yeah, we will we will leave you here shortly. There'll be more games happening next weekend as well. Just log on to the NZWIHL website to get a full look of the schedule. It's a brand new website. It's very flash looking. You can go look at all the stats. Some of the players have got cool profile pictures on. So go take a look. Who's the top goal scorer? Who's the top point scorer? I think I can have a guess who probably has the best save percentage for the Women's League right now. I think Lachlan Henry will probably be right at the top there. So yeah, go take a look at that. Have a search around there. But yeah, we will leave you now. Thank you, Joachim. This was very enjoyable.
Thank you, Josh. Had a great time as well, and what an honour to call Lachlan Henry's 100th.
Yeah, all right. We will see you later, guys.
All right.